Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be part 1 for July's reading, so the 1st to the 15th of July 2020 for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're reading or watching this reading, and it's not resonating, check out other placements in your chart, may also resonate and or may make more sense to you. Okay, so Libra now, let's have a look, see what's going on 1st to 15th of July 2020. I'm going to be utilising the Crystal Visions Tarot deck today for the first part of your reading. Let's go. Let's see what's happening. Okay, they're talking about the lunar eclipse on the 5th being a very important event. I'm hearing stabilising. It's going to stabilise you. If you're in a very mixed mind in terms of your emotions, I'm hearing something about catching up. So it could be that you're undecided about something and the decisions that you're going to be making is going to make it easier for you. But I want to say from the 5th to the 10th because of the placements that will be moving throughout your chart will be very important. Synonymous with empowerment, I'm hearing. Obviously with Capricorn, being a Capricorn lunar eclipse, this will be... What house is that going to be in for you? Why do I want to say your 9th house? Is it your 9th house? Sagittarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio. 12, 11, 10, 9. Yeah, 9th house. That's what they said, 9th house. I'm just checking. Travel. You're going to want to move around, and the fact that maybe you're not able to is going to be extraordinarily frustrating for you. Okay, so we've got 10 of Wands. There's a lot of burdens here that I feel are being carried around. I feel like you're trying to move forward because you're actually trying to figure something out. But what they're saying is that you're trying to run away from the problem. It's like your mind is following you, and because you're not understanding a situation and you're looking externally for that, and it's frustrating for you. So you're kind of chasing something, a dream, a vision, and it's the truth is within you. And I feel like you've been getting insights and signs, but you may be confused about what they're telling you. And so I think you're trying to move in a direction in order for you to understand this information. But the problem with it is when you're moving away from something, you're essentially running from yourself. It's going to create more issues from where I'm looking at it from. But I think because of this 10 here, which is the end or close of a cycle, the first being, the Ace of Wands, you've had enough. And rather than sort of understand the issue, I think there's someone's trying not to look at a problem here. Now, the problem could be an ending of some sort. We've got the Three of Swords. It could also be heartache. Are you running away from pain? Are you running away from an issue? Are you running away from seeing the truth? Are you running away from an investment of your time? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Is it because there's something that hasn't come forward, hasn't completed, and so you're very much in this energy of loss? But it's like, is that a blessing for you? At the moment, you're probably seeing it as no, that it's very difficult for you. But I feel like the reason this is going on is they're just talking about helping you understand. They're trying to help you understand what this all means and to clear out everything once and for all. But I don't think you're viewing it like that. I think because this is what you're coming into, this energy of the Fool, which is a new start. This is a major arcana, first of the major arcana cards. So essentially what it's saying here is we're starting afresh, and there's a closure behind this. But I feel like someone's looking back here. You're looking back. We've also got the Two of Wands. So there's a lot of indecision. This is also on the bottom of the deck. A lot of indecision about, again, looking back. This is the same energy. You're looking back. You're not... It's like there's two options. You're either going to chase and run away from the situation, or you're just going to keep looking back. There's definitely a lack of mindfulness going on here. Because when we're always looking forward, obviously there's a slight anxious energy, and when we're looking back, we're in this kind of depressive state. We need to be in a balance of mindfulness, because this is going to actually reveal a lot more truth, and it's going to provide you with some real answers. All right, let's have a look what else is happening for you guys. Yeah, This is what you're trying to move away from. This is arguing, backbiting, I don't know why I want to say self-deprecation, but I do. Self-sabotage. This is, I don't know why I want to say counterparts leaving, but I do. Someone's afraid here. This is fear. There's way too many people involved in a situation, essentially, possibly, okay? Again, assign the roles, them, they, you, whoever the situation is. If it's your situation, great. If you're cross-watching, just take it as it resonates. Someone is afraid of loss, and that's why they're not making a decision. They don't want to lose something. They are trying to hold on. There's too much control things going on here. They are worried about what that is going to bring in the future. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, hang on. Yeah, look, the bottom, they kept saying, look on the bottom of the deck. So again, walking away. This is a final decision, walking away. Someone needs to make this decision. Because they kept saying, look on the bottom of the deck, Jale, look on the bottom of the deck. And I went to shuffle, and they were physically pulling me back. And obviously, of course, at this point, I listened to my guides. But that was a very physical representation and a channel of the energy you're in is you're so desperate to move. Someone's so desperate to move forward. You're missing something here. You're missing something, and that vital information is going to prove very important for the first half of the month, because otherwise we're going to be in a loop here. They're saying just stop and take some time to understand this. Okay, there's no rush. There's no rush. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Libra. Yeah, disappointment. Disappointment, Four of Cups. There's a lack of understanding about a situation. We can only ever understand a situation as deep as we can understand ourselves, and I feel like that's part of the issue here. Do you understand yourself in a capacity of where you're heading, why you had to go through this situation, what you've learned, what the importance of it was? If you're not in that understanding, that's where I would be looking at, because it's trying to teach you a lesson, and someone's almost learning it, but they're falling into an old pattern here, potentially. Regret. I'm just hearing regret. People, groups, whoever, very, very focused on past decisions, and it's like it's not helping the now. Again, bottom of the deck could relate to something to do with finances, an investment of sorts, could be relating to a relationship, a marriage. King of Pentacles here. Someone, I'm hearing, kind of put their, I'm hearing you made your bed and they're having to lie in it, and that's the thing that is not sitting right, and they're trying to rush away from a situation because it's easier to do it than actually look and understand it, and the signs are all around them and they don't want to view it. Let's have a look here. Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. 1st to 15th of July. What is going on, please, for Libra? Wow, lots of energy here. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the 8 of Swords. What old energy needs to be released here? 8 of Swords. Again, more of the same messages. What is binding you into an old situation? What is it that's tying you in? Why is the mental plane so, again, underneath that Hierophant, someone could be pressuring someone for a longer term commitment. Okay, someone could be pressuring a situation here around, I mean, look, this could be someone wanting marriage, that is asking someone that they could be in a relationship with, not in a relationship with, why aren't they committing? There's a pressure here to kind of commit to someone. This is what I'm getting. So we've got the Ace of Cups. Someone's trying to offer this cup here. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups. This is one of the cards that came out. This is a love offering. This is a new beginning. This is, I'm hearing effort, an emotional effort. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is again a new beginning around the mental plane. And I'm also hearing success. Okay, so we've got the mental and the emotional. Someone could have a realization that maybe the past situation that they're in is not so much what they want to be in, and they maybe have an epiphany that they want to be moving towards something different. And the reason I'm saying that is we've got the Empress. This is divine feminine. This is essentially a new beginning, a new energy, a new offering of sorts. Someone finally wants to come together to sort something out here. An understanding, a conversation around what the future could hold. We've also got the Four of Wands, which is essentially a long-term commitment. Okay, this is possibly marriage, living situation, making an offer about practical arrangement around the living situation. But this feels like something that someone has in their awareness that hasn't come to fruition yet, because we've got the Hanged Man here and we've got the Star. So this is like a future wish. Someone's having a realization that this is what they're wanting. A healing situation, a wish with this Empress that may not have happened yet. They want a new beginning, which could be why this kind of past energy that needs to be released first before, you know, able to offer that kind of situation. But there's definitely an expectation here of a commitment. Okay, Libra, please, 1st to the 15th. Yeah. So we've got someone who is possibly a wounded warrior here. We've got 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands. So this is someone who is, again, don't forget we had the 10 of Wands right at the beginning, which is that end of that kind of stress, pressure, a long journey. It's like they're not quite ready. That's why this energy is in the future. They've had a realization, but they feel like they're maybe not quite ready at the moment, you or them, because they know this is their long term. And I feel like they think that at the moment, if they were to kind of get into that, they may not be ready for it, and they want to make sure they're ready. Mainly because the journey's been very arduous up to this point. It's been a very hard energy to kind of work through, and I feel like someone wants to make sure that they're very ready before they're able or wanting to offer something, you know, that is their long term. This is their forever from what they're looking at. They know you're the one. They know it. They know it. There's no hiding that. The reason they probably can't offer it is, again, this wounded energy. But there could also be another energy around them. We've got the 2 of Wands here with the High Priestess. This is an intuitive knowing. This is an intuitive knowing. But the problem here at the bottom of the deck is 9 of Swords. This is a concern, a worry. Something around this is a worry. Now, underneath that, we've got the 8 of Wands, communication. They may want to travel to you. They may want to communicate. Maybe you're not in communication, but this is something that someone is wanting to discuss the long term. They want to discuss it. They want to. I feel like they're saying they're trying to reach an understanding in terms of how this is going to move forward in a practical measure, rather than, they don't want it to be an illusionary energy. There's something about the situation they're moving from that is very illusionary in nature, and they're not about to, they're looking twice before they jump this time, okay, you or them. They don't want to get into that routine again of, yeah, here we go, look, here we go, we're now getting, here we go. Yes, more information coming to light. Okay, so this is basically what I feel they're in at the moment. We've got the Devil and the 8 of Pentacles. This is a hard, arduous task of moving out of a shadow element that has not yet been possibly integrated. Possibly karmic energy here, a cycle or lesson that is trying to be worked through. This is what they're working through at the moment, all right? Now, what they really want is, again, this future energy. This is why they're trying to move things forward. And it's like they're, rather than sitting, you know, because obviously the opposition of Sagittarius energy is Gemini, which is that mental plane. And I feel like because they're very much in that mental plane, you or them, you know, it's like they're trying to escape from it. But again, it's that Gemini energy is very dualistic, and to escape from that is I mean, look, this is about combining your shadow element and integrating it and allowing. There's an ego element here that's catching up with someone, and it's controlling the show. I mean, there's an emotional kind of need here, but that's not at the forefront. It's like this ego is controlling everything. Whatever this situation is, it's like they know that their kind of old life is having to be removed, you know. I mean, 10 of Cups and the Moon, there's a secret kind of emotional exchange that someone is wanting to kind of go towards, but again, it could be secretive. It could be, again, because of this third party situation, Three of Pentacles. Now, if it's not a third party situation, let's say they don't have a karmic influence, friend, family, lover, parents, family. There could be a situation involving work that they're having to keep the secret from, and that's why it's not able to be moved forward, as well as this wounded energy that they're going through, as well as moving away from this egoic type of influence that is, I'm hearing, blocking their blessings. There's an ego death here that needs to happen. I'm going to be very honest with you. And underneath that, yet again, just to compound the message, we yet again have the Eight of Cups. So you may be having signs everywhere saying leave, 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 leave. Now, what is a sign for those that aren't aware, and how to recognize the signs? So let's say, for example, you're assuming a sign has been given and you're thinking, well, maybe it's asking me to do the opposite. What I would recommend you do is meditate on that, or get a personal reading with me and I can have a look at it for you. Okay, meditate on the situation, ask your guides and say, look, I think it's wanting me to stay. Could you show me something that's going to confirm that, please? Or meditate on the situation. Okay, what else can you tell me here? What else can you tell me here? This is, okay, so the choices that they're looking at here is going to lead, this is the one. This is the one. This is, they're preparing, you're preparing to be ready for your person. You're preparing, you're in preparation, preparing for your person. This is what the first part of July is bringing. No ifs, no buts. Okay, this is basically what you're going to be looking at. Now, for some reason, the travel element is in your mind going to help you decide. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but let's pull. I want to go for, I'm trying to look for this deck here, the Wisdom of the House of Night. There's something in this deck that they want me to look at. I keep getting the vibe to kind of shuffle from this deck here, so I'm going to go with it. So, Wisdom of the House of Night, what can you tell me, please, for Libra, the sign of Libra first, to the 15th of July? I'm just hearing some things are unexplainable. Someone's questioning this, going, yeah, but I don't understand it. Release the need to know everything now. This is not how it works. When you're in your mindset, when you're in this mental energy, how are you expected to understand matters of the heart? If you're not in alignment and you're kind of thinking, your mentality is out of alignment, you're not going to be understanding the energy coming through your heart center, especially if you're confused. Sit in the heart center and understand the question via your heart, because at the moment people are questioning via their heads and it's not providing any insight. It's providing confusion and frustration. This energy here is trying to, maybe this is not meant for you to understand just yet. Okay, in terms of, let's say for example, your decision, you think you've made your decision because this is energy showing us this could be the one, right? But maybe you're sat there going, yeah, but why is it the one? That's your ego, because what's happening here is, from where I'm looking at, your ego is saying, because it's a part of your shadow element, saying, I'm scared that I'm going to be rejected if I get into this situation. This is abandonment, this is inner child work that needs to be carried out, and also shadow work. So the ego is screaming out and it feels like it's about to be rejected. So again, you need to kind of do some affirmations here about, I embrace my shadow side, and I wholeheartedly see that this is a part of me to be embraced. And if it doesn't ease that feeling, then look at inner child work and or shadow work, because it feels like there are wounds that are coming up here that aren't being recognized. Okay, so first the 15th, please, and this is essentially, don't forget, we're in Cancerian season, which is very much mother energy, emotional wounds coming up. It's very dualistic energy. 1 minute you feel, next minute you feel nothing. 1 minute you feel everything. And we're in the middle of eclipse season, so lots going on. Okay, first the 15th, please, of July. What is going to be happening for Libra? Messages for Libra, please. What's happening for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm hearing that is it Eurythmics, or I can't remember the song. It's called Get Away, and it's by, I'm hearing it now and I can't think of the name of the song. I think it's, is it Frankie Goes to Hollywood? I can't remember. I think it is. No. No, it's not. Hang on. I can hear the lyrics, but I can't remember the name of the song. Let me pause this while I look, because I'm sure you don't want to watch me Google. Do you know what makes me laugh? Is this happens every time. As soon as I pause the video, I hear the name of the band in my head, and I'm like, so it's by Eurasia. Okay, now I'm showing my age here, but it's by Eurasia. Can't remember how to spell it. Eurasia. Eurasia. How do you spell that? Eurasia. I can't, hang on one sec. Okay, so if you want to have a look at it, it's called Runaway, and for some reason it's by Eurasia, but Andy Bell, who sung it, has, for some reason, and I shouldn't laugh because obviously there's a reason behind it, has renamed it as his song. Now, I'm assuming it's because he did a remix in 2005 to his song. And look, this is how old I am, and I know that's kind of funny, but so anyway, if you want to have a look at the lyrics, then, but that's what it's called, Runaway. So there's something relevant about in those lyrics there for someone. So have a look at that. Right, let's get on to the actual reading now. And I've sat here for like 10 minutes trying to figure this out. There's obviously a reason that they're giving me this like running around the houses here, but it's probably because you maybe are feeling like you're running around the houses. Right, let's have a look. Messages please for Libras, 1st to 15th of July. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. What's going to be happening? Libra. They want me to go to the Kipper deck after this as well. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. When I say they, I'm talking about my guides and my spirit team, by the way. Just in case anyone hasn't figured that out yet. Just in case they think I'm like more insane than I actually am. Here we go. And it's love. This is the one. Look. This is someone, they may not have speaking out. They may not have spoken out about how they feel, but it's on its way. If someone hasn't admitted to this, it's on its way. But it's like they're giving you, this is so cute. They're actually giving you their heart. This is a little gift. They want to give you the gift of their love, okay? Something about no broken promises. I feel like this energy, whoever's doing this, I feel like they've come from a place of broken promises, and my heart's going all like, I feel like I'm in love reading this energy. Which, yeah. But do you know what's really cute about this is it's bound. Can you see it's like tied up in the middle? And then there's like a little black heart on top with another binding on it. And it's this, see, this is, don't you dare cry, Jale, for goodness sake. They see what you've gone through in their situation. It's like they can recognise what you've been through is similar to what they've been through, and this is why it's like it's a very important thing, because this is no small offering, because they know how much it means to you, but it equally means something to them, because it's coming where you guys have both come from a really difficult place. This is a very precious offering here, that means something. So what I want to say to you is be very aware that if there's an offer coming in and it seems like it's nothing, is it nothing? Or is it that this is all they can understand how to give at the moment? Because look, I feel like they're struggling with confidence. Bottom of the deck is confidence. I'm hearing this, the confidence was stripped away from them. And even something very small has been very difficult for them to tangibly understand about. Again, it's about this understanding. I think this could have crept up on them. I don't think they understand how. Okay, so you know how you have a visual of what you expect in a relationship or what you expect from your person. I don't think you're that person's expectation. Now, this is not going to be for everyone. This is going to be for some of you, okay? It's like their expectation they had is not what they were, and that's not to say there's anything wrong with you. It's just that they didn't expect you. They didn't expect their person to be as you basically. Maybe when they were younger, they had an expectation that this person would be a certain way, look a certain way, talk a certain way, you know, in a certain job, or, you know, certain expectation. They had expectations, basically. But the reason that they aren't as confident is because of mainly their past, but also they're scared about things going wrong. They're scared of rejection. But at the same time, see, I feel like crying every time I tap into this energy because it feels very beautiful energy, absolutely beautiful energy. But they're very, very concerned that they can't take another hit. It's like this person's going to really go out on a limb here. They're going to really make some kind of gesture that, yeah, look. By the way, I apologise if you can hear that. It's my brother watching football upstairs and he's loud. So, this is fulfillment. This is what fulfills them, and that's why they're going towards it. Okay, so there's an awareness of a fulfillment here, but can you see this came out with the moon? So the completion of this awareness is going to possibly be after this lunar eclipse in Capricorn, okay? Because don't forget, Capricorn representation in the tarot is the Devil card. Now, please don't take offense by that. I'm not suggesting that Capricorns are the devil. What I'm saying is whoever created tarot made that as a bit of an archetype figure. Now, please, you know, can you assume that all Capricorns are of that energy? No, of course not. It's just that it's like the Taurus is the bull, you know. So again, there's an understanding here of what exactly is going to make them happy, you happy or them, and how to achieve it, okay? So there's a lot of information that is being brought out into this lunar eclipse, and the fulfillment side is, I think it's been lacking. Where did that go? Yeah, look. So again, very earthly energy. This person could be Earth, could be Capricorn in their chart, could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, ascendant, moon, rising, sun, or it's in your chart, okay? So we've got the High Priestess of Earth, okay? So again, earthly pleasures, earthly pursuits, earthly three-dimensional. Can you hear that crow outside? That's a confirmation. So can you see? There's also these cards that came out, success and cycles. So there's possibly an earthly pursuit that was drawing this person in, you or them, that was karmic, that is about to be released. They were being drawn away from their spiritual side and their intuition, you or them, for this earthly pleasures, and that's part of the cycle that's been closed out. It's part of the cycle. They want me to go to the Kipper deck now. It's part of the cycle that you or this person's been closed out, and that's also part of this layer that's being removed. Okay, let's have a look, please. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. 1st to the 15th of July 2020. What can you tell us what's going to be happening? Yeah, so after the 5th of July up to the 8th, up to the 10th, roughly, 5th to the 10th, you're going to be having some very clear revelations about what is fulfilling for you. So if you're confused, please bide your time at least to the 5th to the 10th. Depending on, and again, if you've got any Capricorn placements, wait till later as well, or Gemini, Sagittarius. So we've got high honor here. Someone's trying to conduct themselves in a way that is honoring you and honoring them, okay? Give them the time to do it. Now, as you can see, this is a 25 card adding up to a number 7, which is Libra energy, balance. Sustaining a balance, okay? Again, it's gestures, making a gesture, coming forward with an offer that is one that is presentable to someone that they, you know, they wouldn't be ashamed of, you know. They want to present something to you. There's change on the way. Could be a house move that is, I'm hearing, being offered. And I don't know why, but I've just spotted that number plate C&M. Could be relevant for someone. I'm hearing someone also wants to change their job, but it could mean a relocation. And actually, for someone, it could also be a relocation to another country. And I'm hearing something about needing to hold off to gain money. What else can you tell us, please, for Libra? What else is going on? Someone's going to get if you've gone, I don't know why I want to talk about an internship or a job, but if someone's waiting to hear back, you're going to be successful. This is also okay, we've got a mature man. This could be a professor. This could be the person offering it to you. There could be an age difference between these two people. Someone is going to make a really grand gesture here. There is a really grand gesture coming in for someone. And it's going to be like, move in with me. It's going to be like 0 to 100. Move in with me. And I don't know why I want to say this, but quiet time. Someone might say, or someone may have said, I need some quiet time to decide what I want. And then they come in with that information. If that's you, let me know in the comments. And I don't know why, but I need to say congratulations as well. You're going to understand if that's for you. Right, Libra, please. 1st to the 15th. Okay, we've got a message of concern. And I'm just hearing tied up. Tied up. Can't make it just yet. I'm tied up. Can't make it just yet. Could be a travel issue. Could be money issue. There's something's on pause here. And I'm just hearing mistakes were made. If you've had someone move sort of away from you, then I feel that someone's feeling guilty and they want to kind of discuss the situation a little bit more. They feel bound or tied to something and they don't know why. Someone has been doing some weird things going on here, like binding stuff, not good. Someone's been doing naughty things. Okay. Sorry, they're just trying to talk to me about something because I could see this binding and I've asked Spirit, am I allowed to do anything about that? And they said no, I have to wait. So someone is in a situation that in this lifetime this is a karmic situation. They've deliberately done some naughty things. And this person's is a karmic tie that needs to be understood and recognised before it can be released. But the message of concern is more like, I can't come yet. I need to do this. I need to figure this out. I need to understand why I'm at this point. It's like some wow. Okay, throat chakra. Wow, that was that was a little bit insane. I just tried to speak and then I don't know if Spirit have tried to pull my information back from me saying it. If I'm channeling for someone who's literally got the world's worst block, like throat chakra block, and I'm just waiting to hear what it is. That's going to be different for everyone. They're just saying I'm not meant to know. Okay, so look out for a message of concern that someone is going to be questioning, but they're saying don't put all the eggs in one basket, release expectations and put this down if needed until the next part of the month, because there's more information to come here, and everyone's situation is going to be different, and it doesn't have to necessarily be bad. It could be a positive thing, but we're not meant to know this just yet. That's what they're saying. It's like they're going to give this message. It could be the latter part of the sort of 1st to the 15th, and then it trips over into the next Libra reading, so to speak, which is the second part of Libra. But it definitely means there's going to be change, and Spirit are trying to keep this as a surprise. I feel like they don't want to let us know, because they know people are going to be getting all like excited and stuff, and then possibly things will change, and then it's a letdown, isn't it? Thoughts. I'm just hearing, how do I approach them? How do I do this? What is going to make this person not say no? Maybe they view that, you know, there's an energy of someone that's maybe not very approachable here, or they think someone's not very approachable. Yeah, let's do, I'll have to do romance angels here, 100%. Let's tie this part of the reading up. Let's tie this reading up. So let's have a look, please. Libra, 1st to the 15th. 1st to the 15th. And I don't know why, but I'm just hearing you're the one that I want. So 1st to the 15th of July 2020. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs, please. What can you tell us? What are the messages that need to come out? What's going to be happening? 1st to the 15th. 1st to the 15th. Oh. Okay. Right. Let's see what this is. Right, we've got deception. Alright. Is someone fooling themselves into thinking that this is, the situation they're in is okay, and we'll just kind of let this roll? Possibly. Could also be a situation that is, there's not a lot of, someone's not telling themselves the truth, and or someone else. I feel like they're lying more to themselves, though. This is what I'm getting from this card. Bottom of the deck, romantic feelings. Okay. And then flirt and keep an open mind. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations, which is exactly what we said earlier. Keep an open mind. Someone's trying to figure out what this all means to them. Expand your light-hearted energy to others and flirt. So there's a situation where they don't want to, they're dipping their toe in here, and they're trying to, some of you, again, everyone's going to differ. Some of them are dipping their toe in to try and figure out what this is, and some of them are charging ahead. Okay. There is also, one day I'm gonna be finding a card, and the whole chair's gonna tip, and the table's gonna flop. Actually, I shouldn't say that. We're not gonna tempt that fate. Finances and I will tell you, if that does happen, I am 100% leaving that in. I'm 100% leaving that in. I'm sorry, my ego is not that big to not leave that kind of thing, because I want to laugh as well, you know. Right, so finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this is, again, some kind of financial, practical, again, the earthly issues that we mentioned earlier. Someone has concerns about, which could be blocking this situation from coming in. Again, message of concerns jumping to my mind there. Someone could have made a promise to come visit someone, and there's a money issue. Right, let's have a look. Libra, please. 1st to the 15th. Why are you using 1st to the 15th of July 2020? What is the outcome for the 1st to the 15th? There's a notification that's caught my eye, and it says how to transform from a, I don't know why this has come up. It's a makeup tutorial, but it's because I was looking into makeup tutorials earlier, because I don't know, I was just being all kind of, you know what it's like. You're just preparing and you've got a couple of minutes free, and something caught my eye. But anyway, something's come up, and it's about a makeup tutorial, how to transform from a house girl to a bad biatch. So I don't know why that made me laugh, but I've got to mention that to someone. Someone needs to, I don't know why I need to say that, but someone's going to understand. Maybe you've been, I don't know, maybe you want to switch things up in that area, I don't know. Libra's very much about beauty, isn't it? So let's have a look. Let's see what the messages are. I don't know why I need to say that, but someone needs to hear that. Right. Oh, here we go. Outcome, abundance. you remember we saw those cards about abundance, earthy? So you could be having, there could be definitely offers, like financial offers coming in here. Hunter moon, foxes. Now, we've got a thunder moon coming in on the 4th. All right. And I don't know why I want to say this, but this is the time of year where the stags regrow their antlers, and it's that kind of, that Ace of Pentacles. So there's, again, money. All right. So again, if you've gone through a period where you didn't have money, I feel like something's about to shift a little bit here. But again, abundance. Moon energy, hunter moon, beautiful energy here. I'm hearing an offer is coming though. So if you're waiting to hear back about something, possible success. Okay, let's have a look. Outcome for Libra, please. 1st to 15th. What is the outcome? We're going to pull one more, and then we're going to the one more deck, and then that will be the end of the reading. Right, let's have a look. So remember what I said about how the confusion is helping you to cultivate confidence. Okay, so sovereignty, Queen of the Moon. This is insane energy here. This is very Hecate energy. And look, can you see it's like a Stargate? 41 is 5, which is change, which is also Leo. Moon, I mean, again, moon energy is very kind of Cancer, Cancerian, Pisces energy. I want to say moonstone for some reason. I want to say talk about moonstone. This is an energy of really understanding your emotional needs. And again, it's coming to balance as well. This is, again, it's something that I feel you're going to really, it's with that kind of, again, the 5th to the 10th of the month. After that, there's some kind of peace that I feel, especially after like the 12th, 13th, because it would have, the moon would have completed a cycle through Pisces and back into Aries again. There's some kind of sense of peace that I'm feeling with you guys. But let's have a look. There's some kind of release. It's like you've made, you know your decision. It's like you know the decision you're going to make, I feel. But let's have a look. What is the outcome, please, for, let me shuffle this a bit better. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. 1st to the 15th. Outcome, please. Libra. Outcome for Libra, please. 1st to 15th. Outcome for Libra. Yeah, so you're very clear on what you're going to be doing. There's a fresh approach here. This is brand new cycles as well. Can you see that rainbow energy, which is very much alignment? We've got the kind of what looks like earth in the background. Someone is doing their own thing. Again, sovereignty, owning your energy, owning your knowledge. There's a complete, I mean, this is a shift. This is like, I'm very clear on what I'm going to do. You know, this is really good energy. So, Libra, this is your reading from the 1st to the 15th of July 2020. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for all your likes, shares and subscriptions. It means a lot to me. I appreciate your support. If you do want to be in for a chance of winning a 30-minute free reading and a Tarot NEFERATI deck, as you can see, this is an Egyptian-inspired deck. Please do make sure you're subscribed and also comment on at least one video that isn't alive. And also like at least one video that isn't alive, and you could be in for a chance of winning when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And a winner will be picked at random, and you will be notified via, you know, email. Sorry, not email. You'll be notified through the comment that you left. Now, again, there is no sort of nothing to say you can add a like and comment a million times over. It's entirely up to you. It's up to you however many times you do that. But bearing in mind, the more times that you do it, the more likely you are to win. Okay guys, have a wonderful rest of the month. Have a wonderful lunar eclipse. Until next time, take care.